In an age of empires and ambition, when the world trembled beneath the Roman eagle, one woman refused to kneel. This is the story of Queen Amanirenas, the one-eyed lioness of Kush, who faced the wrath of Rome and did not flinch. South of Egypt, where the Nile winds through gold-rich lands, rose the kingdom of Kush, a civilization older than Rome, richer than legend, and ruled by queens as fierce as any king. And unlike many ancient societies, Kush recognized the power of women. Queens were called Kandake. Here, the title of Kandake was not ceremonial. It was power incarnate, and one Kandake's name would echo across time. Her name was Amanirenas. She reigned from 40 to 10 BC beside her husband, King Teretekas, in the city of Meroë, capital of a kingdom overflowing with ivory, iron, and gold. But Amanirenas was no mere consort. She was a ruler, a strategist, and soon a warrior forged by war. In 30 BC, the world shifted. Rome crushed Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Egypt was annexed. Augustus Caesar, now emperor, turned his gaze south to Kush. Rome seized borderlands, tested the queen's patience. But Amanirenas didn't act in haste. She waited, she watched, she prepared. Then came her moment. In 26 BC, as Roman troops marched east to Arabia, they left Egypt vulnerable. Amanirenas unleashed 30,000 warriors. They swept through Aswan, Philae, Elephantine, plundering cities, toppling statues, enslaving captives, and defied Rome's arrogance with fire and steel. She captured a bronze head of Augustus, severed it, and buried it beneath her palace gates, so every visitor would trample Rome's emperor underfoot. It was more than defiance. It was a declaration: you are beneath me. Rome retaliated with fury. 10,000 infantry, 800 cavalry. Kushite cities were razed. Her husband, King Teretekas, fell in battle. Generals were taken, but Amanirenas stood unbroken. She did not mourn from the throne. She led from the front, battle-scarred, battle-born. Blinded in one eye in the chaos of battle, she returned to the fight fiercer than before. Then came the deepest wound, the death of her son, Prince Akinidad. But even grief could not silence her blade. She had nothing left but her kingdom, and she would die before surrendering it. A cunning tactician, Amanirenas lured Roman troops into sacking Napata, an ancient city long abandoned. Meanwhile, her true capital, Meroë, stood untouched. Rome had been played. In 22 BC, Amanirenas marched on Primis, the Romans' final stronghold in Nubia. Her forces surrounded the garrison, the mighty legions of Rome, cornered, outnumbered, exhausted. It wasn't a battle, it was a message. Kush would not fall. Augustus demanded peace talks. Amanirenas sent envoys. She wouldn't lower herself to meet him in person. In 21 BC, at the Treaty of Samos, Augustus yielded. He recognized Kush's sovereignty, withdrew Roman troops, and cancelled all demands for tribute. For the next 11 years, Queen Amanirenas rebuilt her kingdom. Trade flourished. Meroë glowed in gold and iron. And when she died in 10 BC, she had never been conquered. She had never bowed to Rome. She never remarried. She was the one-eyed queen, a Kandake, a warrior, a mother, a monarch who looked the empire in the eye and made it blink. Amanirenas did not just survive Rome, she beat it.